Before I left, there were like 7, 8 people from the egg carton in every single ride. Plus, you missed a great bit of banter when Bradley Rose said, "Hey, Google just celebrated its 25th birthday. In response, Leonardo DiCaprio has announced that he's switching to Yahoo." And I laughed a little bit, and then he said, "That's what he does, folks. We love him, but that's what he does." And I said, "What the hell is this guy talking about?" He hit him with the Donnie impression at the end. It's like maybe he's watching the videos, man. Did you hear they recently sentenced Donald Trump to a 30-minute Kendall Tool hit and hills ride, riding at 80 to 90 cadence, 50 to 60 resistance? Dude's gonna be cooked for sure. The judge who sentenced him said, "You owe me $3. His lawyer just got sentenced? I'm not a master of the law, but is that like a bad thing? Is that a bad omen when your counselor gets sentenced to prison before you've been sent? I don't know if they were sent to prison, but is that bad? When the case is so stacked against you that your lawyer goes to jail? It's sick, you legally don't have to pay them anymore. True. And in America, after you go to prison, you can't vote, right? So it's not like in the primary it's going to hold him back. He's got like a life hack. Is that true? You can't vote in America after you've been to jail? Hey, before I talk smack, 1 second. Can convicted felons vote in Canada? Just give me a second. It seems so. It seems like you can. It's state depending. Okay. Why would you allow felons to vote? Well, you're gonna get a lot of answers there. Just because someone stole a damn car, I think, they're still a citizen. Why shouldn't they be allowed to vote? I mean, your ass goes to a steakhouse, orders chicken tenders. They don't stop you from coming in the damn door. Blessed risings, Pharaoh. Thank you. I'm just saying, like, if a convicted felon shouldn't be allowed to vote, maybe they shouldn't be forced to pay taxes either. So I'm just saying, if that happened to me, the quarterly payments to the IRS would probably be showing up a little bit late this year. Probably not, because then they would throw me back in prison. But anyway. No, I'm not even an accused felon. I don't even know what a felony is. A misdemeanor is like a fun crime, right? It's like not a crime, I guess it's a misdemeanor. Like a misdemeanor is like bad behavior, and a felony is like bad for society. Here's a good question for Google. What's the worst misdemeanor? You can get put in prison for a misdemeanor? What? Class A crimes are the most serious misdemeanors. This is so funny. It carries a maximum sentence of 3 years in prison, but you can't be fined. Oh, fantastic. I'll just lose 3 years of my life, but at least I don't owe the government $1,500. It's kind of sus how I can't get examples here. What is the most serious misdemeanor? DUI? I don't mean to get political. That's a felony in this household. Isn't this like the S&P 500? Can't we put a DUI as a felony and take like a shit felony and make it a misdemeanor? Like, is public urination a felony? That one should be a misdemeanor. That one should be nothing? I don't know. I feel like they should be able to give you a $60 ticket. It shouldn't ruin your life, but they should incentivize you trying to find a toilet inside the place where you filled up your bladder. Hang on. Please do not look up Wisconsin DUI laws. Okay, Wisconsin DUI laws. It is illegal in Wisconsin for a driver over the age of 21 to operate a vehicle with a blood breath alcohol concentration of 0.08 or under. Wait, I read that wrong. Sorry, 0.08 or greater. I think that's the same here. No, they mean the charges. Okay, hang on. If convicted, what are the penalties of a first offense? I got to download a fucking PDF? Just relax, wisconsin.gov. Do you even know how to open a PDF in Manitowoc County? I don't know. This seems sus. 6 to 9 month driver's license revocation, fines, AODA assessment, possibly an IID in your vehicle for 1 year. Listen, maybe you should be in prison for life, but this still sounds like pretty This sounds pretty normal for Canada, I would say. I really thought it was going to be insane. I thought it was going to be like, it's legal to drink while driving as long as your BAC isn't over 0.08. I did see the clip from the news in Texas in like 1986 when they made it illegal to drive with an open container in the car. And people were like, man can't finish his damn job and then crack a beer on the drive home. What's this country coming to? It's so good.
Still, any attempt to restrict drinking and driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting common when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving. And pretty soon we're going to be a communist country.
That was, oh, you're right, it's literally 1984. And you're like, man, that was only like 35 years ago. Old videos of people cutting off seatbelts as a protest. I would say I lived through like the tail end of that. Definitely, like my grandfather used to drive his truck with no shirt and no seatbelt on. So, you know, like he wasn't really giving 2 shits about road rash. But there's that, sorry, that Simpsons clip where Homer's like, come on, Lisa, seatbelts kill more people than they save. Dad, that's airbags.